Special thanks to EA for providing the game code for Immortals of Aveum. So I played through the first 7 chapters of Immortals of Aveum, and this game is special. Although I did receive the game code, I truly mean it when I say I haven't played anything like this before. The gameplay feels uniquely satisfying, and in this video I'm going to go through everything that makes it so good. The gameplay is a combination of short bursts of combat and longer exploration sections. There are little things that make the exploration more engaging, but the combat is by far my favorite part. When I heard this was a magic game, I expected the typical spellcaster type gameplay where you stand back and, wave a wand around or something. But you have a whole shotgun in this game. I rest my case. I am not joking when I say that the main character, Jack, is built different. He's a Magnus, which is a fancy word for a magician, and he's so naturally talented at this stuff that he can use all 3 types of magic. This is good for him, but it's even better for us because we get a weapon archetype complete with different skills for each color of magic. You can also switch between colors mid-combat for some really cool combat sequences. Blue magic is like a rifle with high damage and a slow rate of fire. Green magic is basically a submachine gun, and red magic is a shotgun. It's a straight up shotty. Different enemies are also weak to different colors, and you can clearly see what to use on which enemy because they're color coded. For example, blue shields are broken with blue magic, and there's an enemy type who glows green when they're regenning health. You can stop their health regen with your green weapon. I really appreciated this color coding system because it keeps you focused on just shooting things instead of having to guess an enemy's weakness on the spot or just remember it from a list of weaknesses. You can also use special moves that consume mana, and these spells are also linked to a color so you can use them to blast through enemy weaknesses. What really makes the gameplay satisfying though is the synergy between magic types, spells, and fast-paced combat. Fighting feels so spectacular and cinematic. With how fluid switching between magic types is and how fast the spell casting time is, you can basically become the John Wick of magic. I want to talk about how good the difficulty options are too. I played on Immortal, which is the highest difficulty, and it did not feel like BS. You know how some games will put penalties on their higher difficulties, like less consumables, or removal of passive healing, or small quality of life things like that? This game does not do that. It was exactly what I was looking for in a challenge. More enemies with more health doing more damage. Everything in Immortal difficulty is still manageable and challenging, and you get plenty of consumables after fight sequences so you can recover for the next one. The combat basically checks every box. Fun, challenging, cinematic, and responsive. Overall, the gameplay in Immortals of Aveum comes together perfectly. It brings the satisfaction of an FPS to some really well-designed fantasy gameplay. Put together with an easy-to-digest story and fun characters, this game has definitely hooked me, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Thanks again to EA for the game code. I may do a longer review once I finish the game, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, if you played Immortals of Aveum, if you have something to say, leave a comment below. And if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel for more. I'm slowly returning to making videos, so expect more uploads soon. Bye bye!